Good morning, students. In the previous video, we saw something about the inscriptions of Ashoka and some other topics regarding that. Now, in this video, we'll see how Ashoka turned into an apostle. The heading here is Ashoka as an apostle. Students, here the word apostle means preacher of a religion, preacher of the scriptures, religious books. So, he traveled throughout the country as a pilgrim, that is on Buddhist pilgrimages. He went on pilgrimage because we saw that he had already adopted Buddhism. So he began to travel to different pilgrim places of Buddhism. Then, during his pilgrimage, that is yatra, which is said in Hindi, during his yatras, he preached Buddhism more and more to the people of the country. And he drew inspiration, or he was inspired to preach Buddhism from Lord Gautam Buddha. And the main thing which he preached was Dhamma or Dharma. Students, we saw in the previous video about Dhamma. Dhamma means what? Dharma. And the inscriptions and pillar articles of Ashoka contained many things about Dhamma. The religious department was set up by King Ashoka. That is, in his kingdom, we already saw that he forsook war. He stopped fighting any of the wars after the battle of Kalinga. Why? Because he was pained on seeing the grief of the people. So, he stopped going for wars. So he went to the way of religion, that is Buddhism, and he started a new department in his kingdom known as religious department. And the head of that department was Dhamma Mahapatra. The head of the department was Dhamma Mahapatra. And he preached in such a way that he raised the moral standard, the values of morality of the people were raised because of the preachings of Ashoka. And because of that, he banned hunting in his kingdom. Students, you know already, it's a very favorite game for the royal people to have the game of hunting animals. But Ashoka banned hunting in his kingdom. Why? Because he preached Dhamma, that is Dharma. So, according to the religion of Buddhism, non-violence is a very important thing over there. So, he stopped animal violence. That is, he banned hunting and stopped animal violence. So he preached non-violence and truth, in which animal hunting was the main topic. Why? Because animal hunting means violence on animals. So he banned hunting in his kingdom so that animal violence could be stopped. Now he emphasized on the other virtues, which are love, compassion, kindness, non-violence, virtues, all good deeds. And along with these preachings, that is along with the sermons means preachings, he also inscribed inscriptions of different sayings. You can say quotations, quotes, different sayings on dharma or religion. Now there is a new topic in your book on page number 31, the pink box, in which the heading is Ashoka's message for the people. Now here, students, there are 8 points given there. That is, what was the message of Ashoka for the people? A common message. The first one is obey your parents. It's for children. You have to obey your parents. Second one, respect the elders, whoever it is. If it's a person who is elder to you, you have to learn to respect them. Third, do not kill animals. That is non-violence regarding animals. Violence on animals has to be stopped. Fourth, spend as little as possible. That is, don't waste your money. Spend as little as possible. Fifth, serve the Guru. That is, serve the Lord and respect the teachers. Sixth one, to be kind to women and servants. You have to be kind towards women and servants also, those who work in your homes. We saw during the lesson in which we did In Search of Peace, Buddha and Mahavir, in that we saw that he gave respect to women. That was a very important point there. So, be kind to women and servants. Seventh one, to give donations to Brahmins and monks. That is the one who is doing the service of spiritual leader, monk. You have to give donation to them and Brahmins. We saw the upper caste Brahmins. So you have to give donation to them also. Eighth one, respect and try to understand principles of other religions. If you are following a specific religion, it's okay. You have to respect it. But you have to respect other religions also. That is, you have to see to it that you give equal importance to all the religions. No religion is more or less. All religions are equal. No one is high, no one is low. So this was the message of Ashoka to the people. Now in the year 251 BC, Ashoka held the third Buddhist conference in Mogliputta, Tishya or Tissa in Patliputra. This was the place where he held the third Buddhist conference. Now students, here the main objective of this conference, of the sermons of Ashoka, the preachings of Ashoka, was to spread religious unity among the people, so that people regarded religion as equal. All religions are equal, and he wanted to remove the religious differences which were raised in those days. He wanted people to recognize that all religions are one and the same. So he began to preach to the people that all religions are equal. Then he spread Buddhism in Kashmir, Gandhar, Chola, Pandya dynasty. These are the names of two dynasties, Chola and Pandya dynasty, and Kerala, the southern area of India. He had different missionary boards. Missionary boards here means, students, number of people, a group of people sent to preach religion, to preach scripture. So for him it was Buddhism. So he sent some of the people, missionary boards, some of groups of people to spread Buddhism in Myanmar, Ceylon. Ceylon is the old name of Sri Lanka, then Syria, Egypt, Macedonia, etc. That is all over the world he wanted to spread Buddhism. And he also sent his son Mahendra and daughter Sanghamitra, his children, to Ceylon. Ceylon means, students, the old name of Sri Lanka. Now, what he did was public welfare work. Now, students, here public welfare means doing good for the public, so that the common people can be benefited. For example, treatment of humans as well as animals. If somebody is injured, how to treat them, take care of them well so that they get well soon. So treatment of animals as well as human beings was the main objective of Ashoka. Then King Ashoka dug wells in the kingdom so that people could get water, enough water. Then he planted trees. Then constructed good roads and restrooms. Here, students, restrooms means what? When we travel, when we go on long journeys, just like a lodging or boarding, where we can go and take rest, have some food. That is known as a restroom. So he constructed all these things during his reign, during his rule. And due to his good deeds, that is good work, and his good habits, good virtues, Ashoka is considered, King Ashoka is considered as one of the greatest rulers in the history of India. And he took Buddhism to a royal dimension. That is, he gave royalty to Buddhism. To the religion of Buddhism, he gave a royal dimension. So he propagated Buddhism, that is good deeds, Dhamma or Dharma, and good messages for the people. King Ashoka died in the year 232 BC, and he reigned or ruled for 36 long years. So students, here we conclude this topic. Now in the next video, we will be seeing about the administration of the Mauryan era. Thank you.